This is going to be my podium for my speech. Am I recording? Yeah. All right. This is The Power of Small Habits by Alex Sanchez. So imagine at UF, there's two students. They're in the same classes and they go to the same library. But one of the students decides to walk to class rather than drive. The same student decides to take the stairs up the library compared to the elevator. And the same student, when waiting in line, decides to sit in patience rather than scroll on their phone. This speech is going to be about how small habits such as those change your life in the long run. Small decisions may feel insignificant, but they create a long term of change. In the book Atomic Habits, James Clear, the author, explains how habits follow the principle of compounding, just like money. Money grows through compound interest, just like repeated habits, creating a monumental change throughout your life. Large changes often fail because they are too significant to keep up in the small run and take lots of motivation to keep them going. The small habits are often sustainable and become easier in the long run just because they take way less motivation to complete, and you can make them daily parts of your life. One area where small habits have great impact is in physical health. Exercise does not always have to be some intense activity, such as running a marathon or lifting heavy weights in order to improve your health. According to a paper published by Harvard called The Health Benefits of Walking, a regular increase in your daily steps can greatly reduce the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Small decisions, just like parking farther, taking the stairs, and cleaning around the house, can drastically improve health. These small changes accumulate, contributing to long-term health benefits, even though you may not be sweating like you would doing some intense activity. In addition to health, small habits also influence how we think. Small disciplined choices essentially act as a workout for the brain, making these decisions become easier, almost like second nature in the long run. Any decisions, such as avoiding distractions like putting down the phone, finishing one more task before relaxing, or choosing not to complain, act like you're working out your brain. In Atomic Habits, Clear explains that consistent, disciplined habits make people build confidence by then viewing themselves as a disciplined person. Habits help change your identity, making disciplined choices shape your confidence, making you a more confident person through increased self-control. I've noticed firsthand after making these small disciplined decisions, I now don't think about picking up my phone when bored as much anymore, and walking to the grocery store instead of driving has now become habit, where I don't even have to think about doing it. It's just automatic. Today, we discuss three key ideas about the power of small habits. One, small habits compound over time to produce major results. Two, small physical movements throughout the day can significantly improve health. And three, small disciplined decisions strengthen self-control and personal identity. A single decision you may find insignificant can be the beginning of the greatest changes in your life. Thank you for listening. Does anybody have any questions? I think you're muted. There we go.
What's the best way when like you realize like the habits are slipping to like stay focused?
It really just takes discipline. I mean, the habits, like what I said earlier, they're not some huge monumental change in your life because those are hard to keep up, but it should be a small habit that's not that hard to keep up with. That should be, this just, all you got to do is tell yourself no. It should be something like that. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. Like the money compounding over time, it just gets easier and easier. Thank you for listening.